Hi there, students. Okay, this is a set of synonyms meaning to show, to demonstrate. The first word is to indicate. So to indicate means to make something clear, but in another way. So the fact that the water is boiling indicates that it has reached 100 degrees centigrade. The fact that he's scowling indicates that he is angry. Yeah, it makes something clear, but in a different way. One thing makes something else clear. It indicates it. Okay, to denote. To denote we use to mean to represent or mean something. So again, yeah, the fact that he's smiling denotes that he feels very good about this situation. Again, we see a sign and we use that and we interpret that to mean something else. It denotes something else. The drop in the fever, a drop in the fever or the temperature, your body temperature, indicates that if the fever has passed. Okay, it denotes that the fever has passed. It's something showing something else. We can also use to denote meaning to represent. So, I don't know, red roses denote love as well. Although I think I might use the word symbolise for that, but we'll come to that later. Okay, so to denominate, this is a slightly different word. It's to put something in a particular category. So this wine is denominated as coming from this particular region. Yeah, you could these students have been denominated as students who deserve to receive a prize. So to denominate is to put something in a category, in a classification. And this is very similar to designate as well, although I think denominate is probably more formal. So to designate, to officially say that something has a particular character or a particular purpose. So I've designated this money for our holidays. John has been designated as the captain of the team. Okay, whereas to denominate is to give a particular title to something, yeah, that it specifically belongs in this group. Okay, the next word is to betray. Well, to betray means to give your friends to your enemies, yeah, is to betray somebody's trust. But in this context, betray means some indicator tells you something that you didn't know about it. So if you want to see if something is the genuine article or if it's just a cheap knockoff, you need to look at the quality of work on it, because normally the low quality of cheap copies betray them. Yeah, to betray is something that indicates something that is hidden. Yeah, so it was a joke, but I just couldn't help smiling when he started to get upset. Yeah, and that smile betrayed the fact that I was actually joking. Okay, the next one, to intimate, to say to suggest that something is true, but without saying it directly. So I didn't say he was stupid, but I did intimate it by saying maybe he could make better decisions. Yeah. So it's to say something, or a sign that maybe something is true, but it's not clear and it doesn't say so directly. Okay, to add up to. So you put various things together and they add up to a conclusion. So the colour of the vegetables and how soft they are adds up to the fact that they're overcooked. Yeah, they've gone dark green and they're incredibly soft, and those two things add up to overcooked vegetables. Okay, to mean. Mean is very direct. Yeah, you all know this word. What does this word mean? Okay, I think this is a much more general word. It's like indicate. The fact that the water is boiling, bubbles are coming off from the water, means it is boiling. Yeah, it means it's at 100 degrees centigrade. Yeah, the rain means that we're not going to be able to have a picnic tomorrow. So it's a sign that tells you definitely, without doubt, that something is true. Okay, to signify. Yeah. Okay, this signifies. This is a much more formal word for to mean. Well, a bit more formal. I think mean I'd give a 5 in formality. To signify maybe a 6.5. Yeah, this comes from sign or signal. Yeah, which it means the fact that he isn't here yet and he's late signifies that he's had problems in the traffic, because he always arrives on time. Yeah, so it's cause and effect. Okay, so to index. To index something, I think this is in this denominate designate category. I think it's to categorize something in a list under one section, under one group of things. Yeah. So to index, you can also have to index, meaning to show where the different things are, or like a catalogue of things. Okay, to imply is like to intimate. Yeah, if you imply something, you suggest that it's true, but you don't actually say it. Yeah, and it's not completely certain and not completely clear. So the fact that he's shouting indicates he's angry, very definitely. The fact that he's not smiling, it may imply that he's angry, but it may imply he's having a bad day. So imply is like may indicate, may denote. Now to infer, this is the other way round. When somebody intimates something, or when a fact implies something, you infer, you make a conclusion from these signals, but again, it's not certain. So to infer, to make a conclusion from incomplete evidence. I think to intimate and to imply are suggesting something is true, but without giving complete evidence. Okay, to insinuate. I think normally we use the word insinuate when somebody is talking. So this is like to intimate or to imply. You suggest that something is true, but you don't actually say it directly. Yeah? So this could be a lot better. Are you insinuating that it's bad? Ah, you inferred that I meant it was bad. I was just saying it could be better. Okay, so to suggest. Again, this says that it's possible this is true. It's an indicator, but it's not firm evidence. Yeah. So I think indicate has the idea of it. Suggest has the idea of it may indicate. Perhaps it means, yes, but it's not absolutely certain. Then we have the verb to signal. Okay, so to signal, to show that something is true. Normally to signal is a movement that tells somebody it's time to do something. Yeah, it's you make a movement or a sound that gives information and tells people what to do. Yeah, it's like a sign that something is true, but you may need more signals. Yes, this is like suggest as well. This signals that it's true, but maybe we need more signals for it to be sure. Okay, to connote. Okay, as in the word connotations. Okay, so to connote says that something makes you feel something else. Yeah, so red roses. The fact that she gave me red roses connotes more than she knows I like flowers. It connotes that she's very fond of me. Yeah, so to connote is to give more than its basic meaning. Yeah, the fact the fact that winters are getting warmer where I live connotes that we are going to have a lot of problems in the future with climate change. Okay, so it's something that gives you an indicator or makes you feel that something is going to be true. The number 13 connotes bad luck in most European societies. So it symbolises more than just 13 of something. It connotes bad luck. It's got something, an added further meaning or a further symbolism. Yes, because then we have this next word, to symbolise. Okay, so to symbolise, it's one thing that shows another. So the red rose on a rugby shirt would symbolise England. Yeah. Okay. So a symbol is something that indicates or denotes that you belong to a particular denomination or a particular designation. Yeah, the cross for Christianity symbolizes the crucifixion of Jesus. Yeah, okay, or maybe in ancient Rome they used to draw fish to symbolize that they were Christians. Yeah, and then finally to represent. To represent means to show or to describe something. Okay, so this picture represents the coronation of Queen Elizabeth I. To represent, to be a sign or a symbol of something. Yeah, the Houses of Parliament represent part of the identity of the UK. Okay, so to represent, to maybe even just to be the result of something. This book represents 10 years hard work. So I hope that's helped you. Oh, it's quite a lot of words. I think to indicate, to show, to denote, more formal, to show, to denominate, to put in a category, to designate, to put in a category, to betray, to give away a secret, to intimate, to suggest without saying directly, to add up to various factors together, give a suggestion that something is true, to mean, to show directly. Yeah, if it's printed in a newspaper, it doesn't mean it's true. To signify is very similar to mean, but a more formal word. To index, to put in a particular category, or to define where you can find it. To imply, to suggest without saying directly. To infer, to draw a conclusion from something. To insinuate, to suggest verbally that something is true but without saying it. To suggest, to perhaps indicate that something is true. A signal is a movement or something that tells you it's time to move. Yeah, a signal, it tells you what to do. To connote, something that gives a feeling of something deeper than it really is. And to represent, to be a sign of something, or to describe or show someone in a certain way. Yeah, so this picture represents the sun in the morning. Wow. If you enjoyed the video, give it a rating, subscribe to my channel, and I will see you soon. Bye for now.